main thing we want to try is to make sure that people can hear Kent, right? Kent in the stool, especially the talking. Yeah, I think you're probably going. You're used to playing, so you're probably going to play loud enough. But just there's no monitors.
Yeah.
You just have to trust us.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I want to hear everybody though.
yes,
you know,
yes, yeah.
because
But I mean,
I-
when you're teaching, is the main thing.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I think that we should try, everybody, I can cut this down on me right now. Let's try a song where everybody plays together,
Okay.
so we can make sure that we have, I'm using 9 for the bass. So, we make sure that number one, we can hear the bass kind of balanced, and that it's not too loud for up here, but I don't think it will be.
Okay.
And then that we can hear, anybody singing by themselves?
No, we're all singing together.
Good, okay, all right.
Okay.
So,
You're singing a little bit myself, but I'm not singing.
there's a light that says we're on the air, just know that that's me turning it off and on, okay? It's behind you.
Oh, you just
Now,
Okay.
don't
curse.
don't curse, and don't take for granted that when we go to a commercial break, you won't be able to be heard, because I cannot guarantee that. I have no control over it.
Okay.
So, just, people are used to hearing people talking. This is low key. Everybody is friends here.
Okay.
But just, if you don't take for granted that they'll be muted.
How many breaks are you doing? So we get an idea.
Well, what we typically do is at the quarter hour,
Okay.
like for 15 minutes, and then at the bottom of the hour for weather. But if we need more breaks, we will take more breaks. We will talk about
Okay.
stuff. We will do community news.
Okay.
We won't just space it out. And
Yeah.
this is part of this. Is that
Okay.
this is advertisement for this event.
Okay.
Should they hopefully want to have it again, that people can know about what y'all have been doing this weekend.
Okay.
So,
Great. All right.
because there will be people listening that will have never have heard of this event.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna let them do a song, a whole song, a half
You
song,
want just
whatever
do
you
I'll
think.
Fly Away, just start out, warm up, and then we'll do. How about a Jamaica Farewell or Surf? One of those, maybe Surf. So we could do the lead also.
And we have 6 minutes. till we
6
start.
minutes. Okay, I'll fly away. Ready? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and I'm glad morning went away.
Okay,
Improvising a
Ken,
little bit.
now talk just a little bit. I can hear you.
Okay, check, check. Everybody hear me okay? Hello.
I think so.
Okay.
And I
Hey,
thought
everybody.
the bass was a little bit low, but is it loud enough on the stage?
Yeah. it's fine
Everyone
here.
can hear it. Okay, so maybe we just need to cut it up a little bit more.
Okay. We'll do one more where we're doing some lead. You guys think we should do Surf, or do you think we should do Jamaica Farewell?
Which one? Choose one.
Let's do Surf. Actually, let's do
Jamaica Farewell, you didn't do that often.
What's that?
Do the
let's-
Jamaica Farewell.
Oh, yeah, 'cause we got that one. You got 2 minutes. So.
Yeah, let's do Jamaica Farewell.
One
Okay.
minute of it, 1 minute.
1 minute.
I gotta
Okay.
monitor
So
my-
remember, we're starting out with just we're gonna go through just the chords. So, ready? 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that pattern. I'm away where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm so safe, I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds good, and we can write it right there. Okay,
I
that
think
good?
it sounds good. yes.
Okay, you can hear the lead? Did we pass the audition?
Yes, yes. Does anybody need a bottle of water?
So it's G, F, 7, G, 7,
I would
C.
like
You-
I think we got 2.
G7C. what people were trying
Two
to
times.
do. Yeah.
So we're doing it two times. That like, at first second I was like,
What we're trying to do is go
you know, and I didn't think of what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so I always
start
like to do that.
and start to
Thank you.
so it's more.
My son over here was like that. And then when we were
Yeah.
Yes,
They
Anybody else? Everybody's good? No, we don't have, it's 11 a.m.
Comes and goes. You have here's what it is. Sit and ask now.
Okay, here we go.
So you have more room? I can.
I'm fine.
We have more ads than I thought. So we might do
Yeah,
two
right.
songs in a
Right.
ad.
Just tell them.
And a good Saturday morning to all you folks listening over the airways of WPAQ.
That's fine.
Welcome to another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. Thank you, Kelly Epperson, for keeping us on the air. Appreciate you this morning. We are coming to you live once again from the Earl Theater, also home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, as we do each and every week. We had a little hiatus during the Autumn Leaves Festival, but glad to be back. And this is a real treat. Something special is going on at the Arts Council this weekend, and so we're excited to have folks here. A little bit different format than we usually have on the program, but it's going to be great, I know, and I'm so excited to welcome the folks, the participants in the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat for part one of today's Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. So right now, without further ado, I'll turn it over to their fearless leader, their director, Kent Knorr. So thank you so much. Let's give him a big round of applause. Start off today's Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round.
Thank you, everybody, for having us today. We're here for the ukulele retreat, and we just kind of formed an impromptu band just to come here and play. And we're going to kind of treat this like just a little ukulele strum along. So if you have your ukulele at home, please pick it up and jump in with us. So we're going to start with a song called "I'll Fly Away," a classic. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and song that morning when this life is over. So at the ukulele retreat, we've been learning different things, trying to get better at playing the ukulele, whether it's learning more chords, whether it's learning how to do finger style and picking, whether it is getting better at different strums. Pretty much it's just a way to kind of get some folks together that have same interest in playing and just learning more about how to play. So I think what we're going to do is play a classic. This is a Crosby, Stills, and Nash song called "Teach Your Children." Let's see. 2, 1, 2, 3, and you are on the road, must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's help did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they fix, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them look at them and sigh, and know they love you. G7. And know they love you.
All right. Great job, our special guests here, participants in the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. Right now, we'll hear a word from our sponsor of this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, and we'll be back with more coming up on the Voice of the Blue Ridge right after this.
I am Steve Yoakley, asking for your vote for Mount Airy City Commissioner so that I can continue my work for you. I pledge to continue working to improve our city streets, sidewalks, and parks and recreation facilities, as well as to update all our aging infrastructure. I pledge to continue supporting local businesses and helping them thrive, prosper, and grow. I always will focus on guiding us toward a positive and successful future for everyone. Paid for by Steve Yoakley for City Commissioner.
This is WPAQ, Mount Airy, North Carolina. Let's return to the WPAQ merry-go-round live at the Earl Theater. Here once again is Jenny.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson, and welcome back. We do have two groups on today's program. After the 12 o'clock news, we'll change things up and have our friends from down around Statesville, North Carolina. Third Creek Bluegrass will be with us for the second portion of the program today. So be sure and stay tuned for that. Right now, though, our special guest for part one of today's program, we were talking about this when we started off the program. They're participating in a ukulele retreat. So I would just like to know, of course, we know you were here for the first one. That's maybe 4 years ago, Ken?
It was back in 2019, yeah,
So,
the first one.
2019, we had a ukulele retreat, and we're also on the merry-go-round. Is anyone a repeat participant that maybe, okay?
There are several, I think.
Okay.
3 or 4 that have done
So
it before.
2 from Mount Airy that are repeaters, and anybody come from a long ways off to take part in the
I
retreat?
think
Or
as
what?
far as what, Tennessee? Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh,
yeah.
awesome, so thank you
Couple
so
from
much.
Virginia.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
so, and y'all got to do some Mayberry things probably while you're here, or maybe you'll spend the night and do something tomorrow.
Yes, we did.
That's great. Well, we're so glad to have you and really hope that you enjoy your time here at the retreat and that you've learned a lot. I know that Kent has a lot of experience with the ukulele because he's been teaching for so many years. So maybe at some time during the hour, let's tell folks about that too. And right now, though, we'll let y'all do about 2 more songs before we take a break.
That sounds good. We're gonna do a Willie Nelson classic. This is On the Road. Nothing better than a song about playing music with your friends. You guys ready? Okay. Coming on the road. So while we're at it, this is a classic. I think this is the Everly Brothers, Bye Bye Love is what we're gonna do. So, by the way, I just gave this song to them this morning, so we're gonna hang on, aren't we? Here we go. All right, so let's see. Coming on, baby. Ready? There goes my baby. Oh, sorry, wait. No, that's terrible. We can't do that. Come on. There, I'm singing it there. Sorry, that was my...
Along with our special guest for part one of today's show, participants from the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat going on right now at the Surrey Arts Council. We'll hear a word now from our sponsor of this portion of today's program. That's Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina, and we'll be back right after this.
Price Power Equipment, 2116 North Ridge Street, Elgin, North Carolina. Open house March 10th through 13th.
All right, let's go back to the WPAQ merry-go-round. Once again, here's Jenny Lowry.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson, and appreciate you once again. Price Power Equipment, our sponsor for this portion of merry-go-round, North Bridge Street in Elkin, North Carolina. They are your Toro dealer. See them for all your power needs. And let's see, during that break, heard from Kelly, Julie. He wanted me to tell you that he was watching, and thank you for participating in the ukulele retreat. As Kelly Epperson said, tell you hello. Julie Farr, great to see you.
Hi, Kelly.
Yes, and so she's looking around like, who's watching me? Who's watching me? So we'll do some more music, and also Kent, if you don't mind, I think one of the great things about the ukulele is that it is a great first instrument. Do we have any people on the stage here that themselves ukulele beginners? You don't sound like beginners, but I just wonder.
Maybe
So
two
we
or
have,
three.
have some folks that are beginners, and I know that you have a huge ukulele program down. Tell us where you're from.
I do. I'm coming from Wilmington, North Carolina, and I own the North Carolina Ukulele Academy. Started that in 2007 and teach mostly group classes. I do it now both online and in person, and also have we used to have a full store with COVID, but now the store side of it is online only as well. So also travel and do different workshops and things too. I want to take a second too to put a big thank you out to George Smith, who was originally going to do this. He's had heart surgery, and I just found out a week and a half ago that I was going to be leading this. So I want to give a big special thank you to George Smith for letting me fill his shoes this weekend too.
And I would probably guess to say that he's watching on the YouTube channel. We're listening on the air at WPAQ. So, hey, George, and since you brought that up, I do want to make mention of this. We're going to be having a benefit for George. And I know a couple folks are participated in Maui with George as their leader. He does hope to continue classes in December, so that's his hope right now. But we're going to have a benefit for him 1 week from tomorrow at the Reeves Theater in Elkin, and we're selling raffle tickets also on a beautiful Gretsch guitar at my store, Old Mill Music, up the street. So if anybody would like to support George in that way, let me know, and I can tell you how. Or come out to the Reeves on next Sunday from 2 until 6. So right now, let's do another couple songs, and we'll hear some more music, and then we'll talk a little bit more.
Great. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the song "Stand by Me." So let's do this. Coming on night. When the night has gone and it's dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. Like that, so we turned down the volume. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're gonna do this is kind of I always call this the ukulele national anthem. This is a song that tends to be, at least the 1920s through the 1950s, was kind of a #1 beginner song. And it's still a classic and probably one of my favorite 1920 songs, and this is 5'2" Eyes of Blue. So if you're familiar with the song, by all means, sing along with us. We're gonna play this at a pretty good speed. And you guys ready? Okay, 1, 2. two. 1, 2, 3, and 5 foot 2, eyes of blue. Oh, what those 5 foot can do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down nose, never had no other pose. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into 5 foot 2, covered with fur, diamond rings, all those things, bet your life it isn't her. But could she love, could she woo, could she woo? Has anybody seen my gal? Alright, 5 foot 2, eyes are blue, oh what those 5 foot can do. Has anybody seen my gal? Burned up nose, turned down nose, never had no other pose. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into 5 foot 2, covered with fur, diamond rings, all those things, bet your life it isn't her. But could she love, could she woo, could she woo? Has anybody seen my gal? One more! 5 foot 2, eyes are blue, oh what those 5 foot can do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other pose. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into 5 foot 2, covered with fur, diamond rings, all those things, bet your life it isn't her. But could she love, could she woo, could she woo? Has anybody seen my, anybody seen my, anybody seen my gal?
Alright. You know what, that reminded me, Kent, you and I were talking about how the ukulele actually is in a lot of old time music. And also in big band, we have a big band program, or 30s, 40s, some 20s, that at night called Sundown Serenade. And Kelly just said, can they do any Nick Lucas? So I might send that to Kent, and maybe he can put his thinking cap on about that. We'll see. But also, one of my favorites, Cliff Ukulele Ike Edwards. That's one I always sing to. I have a daughter named Madeline, but he does a paddling Madeline home. And it's all ukulele, and we play that a lot on the Sundown Serenade, so that was bringing back some memories. I love that. Right now, Kelly, we need to hear from our sponsor of this portion of today's show. That's Bledsoe and Associates. And we'll be back with more music coming up on the Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
We love a good 70s sitcom actor or legendary quarterback, as well as anyone.
This time,
All the dynamite intentions and
we'll do 2, and then I'm gonna do the weather here, if I can pull it up.
require a well-trained
Kelly's lost his voice.
and knowing all the various plans and details, as well as the right questions to ask. You need Bledsoe Associates. Tim and his local award-winning team will meet with you in person or over the phone for a free consultation.
I woke up at 2:30.
At 2008 South McKinney Road in Mount Airy, or call 336-719-2228. 719-2228. Better go Bledsoe. Merry-go-round once again.
Thank you so much, and also want to thank Bledsoe and Associates. Bledsoe and Associates offering the best deals in life, health, and Medicare plans. You can call them for a free quote on insurance at 336-719-2228. Tim Bledsoe and Associates specialize in helping you understand your Medicare needs and plan options. Also, once again, offering free consultations. Call them at 336-719-2228 for an appointment. And now back to the music here on the Saturday morning merry-go-round, featuring participants from the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat.
It's a song called Jamaica Farewell. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... here, but I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town, but I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston. Had to leave a little girl in. One more. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Thank you. So, gonna do another one. This is actually a really popular kind of jam song in Hawaii, and it was written by a band called Ka'au Crater Boys, and the chords to it actually are more of like a doo-wop, but it's usually played pretty fast, and discusses you know, just what it's like to play music and surf is really what the song's about. So we'll just jump on in. So let's see. Let me make sure I'm not playing too fast though.
Good idea.
Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and C. A minor, F, G, so again, C. Surf is the only way I say to make music with the ocean day by day. I surf all day, play music all night, and I just can't wait till the morning light to go surf. Ooh, wow, surf, everybody go surf. Ooh, wow, surf, surf. Check all the island breaks I know, but the place I go is a Kaiser Bowl. I surf with the guys from the Kaiser Surf Crew, Daddy Gooch, Bob, and Dennis too. We all surf. Ooh, wow, everybody go surf. Waimea, Sunset, Pipeline, Haleiwa, Bells and Land, Rapuras, Rapiles, Ala and the Kaiser Bowl. Everybody go surf. Ooh, wow. Everybody go surf. Ooh, wow. Surf, surf, see. For the weather forecast, and I'll have that right here. 58 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Actually, we've got partly sunny here in downtown Mount Airy in the Granite City today. We were calling for mostly cloudy with a high near 64, and tonight could be some areas of fog coming in after 9 o'clock. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. Low around 48 degrees for your Saturday night. Patchy drizzle possible for Sunday morning, and then some areas is fog as well. But then after that,
burns off, mostly cloudy and high near 60. Then we have some rain coming in overnight on Sunday night in the overnight hours into Monday morning. Low around 47 and just a 40% chance of rain. Halloween, chance of rain. Do believe that's going to be in the early part of the day though, and new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 inch possible. Then for your Halloween night, a chance of rain coming in before 2 a.m., just a 30% chance with a low around 50. And sun returns for Tuesday with a high near 70 and temperatures in the 70s in the extended forecast. So you're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round here on the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ. This first part featuring participants from the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. If it's all right, Kent, I would like to say that they have some great retreats, the Arts Council does, including this one here, and also they have an old-time retreat that takes place during the Mount Airy Fiddlers Convention. So if that's something that would interest you to go away, not to go away, but to come here and learn about a specific style of music, please check things out on the Arts Council's website, surreyarts.org, and find out about more events like this one planned. So what you got picked out for us next?
We've got a good sing-along song. We're going to do the song Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Oh, boy.
Lion Sleeps Tonight. So sing along with some Wimway, and anybody wants to there too, please join us. So, all right, here we go. So, I have to admit, I'm more of an instrumentalist. I actually started when I was a teenager on my grandfather's old Martin ukulele from the 1920s, and it had always been around the house, and it was one that I just got to pick around with. I play other instruments as well, but something about the ukulele kept bringing me back to it. And there are different sizes. I don't know if anybody here, the smallest, just to take a second, I know it's hard to see this on the radio, but the smallest size is the soprano. It's a smaller, brighter tone to it. Then it goes to the concert size, which is a little bit bigger, still tuned the same, and then the tenor, which is even bigger. Sometimes you can tune a tenor. This is a regular concert size. And if I can borrow that, here's a tenor with a low G. Has more of a deeper sound to it. So and there's also the baritone sound, the baritone size. Here's a soprano right here. This is actually a 60s Martin soprano. Real bright. These are fun for, great for 1920s sound. And then we don't have one of these up here, but there's also the baritone, and the baritone is like a 4-string nylon string guitar. Also, if you hear a bass being played, we also have a ukulele bass being played. And a lot of times, if you look up here, you won't see a bass guitar or an upright bass, but it sounds like an upright bass, and it's actually the U bass, they call it, ukulele bass. So let's see. We've got another song here. We'll give it a shot. Like I said, I'm more of a picker and everything more than a singer, but we're gonna give this one a shot. It's the Crawdad song. I might do a little picking on this one. So, are we ready? So, now you get line, I'll get oh honey. You get line, I'll get oh babe. You get line, I'll get oh. We'll go back to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. Get up now, slept too late, honey. Get up now, slept too late, babe. Get up now, slept too late, crawdad, honey, baby mine. You get line, I'll get oh, honey. You get line, I'll get oh, baby. You get line, I'll get oh. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. What you gonna do when the lake runs dry, honey? What you gonna do when the lake runs dry, babe? What you gonna do when the lake runs dry? Sitting on the banks of the crawdad side, honey, baby mine. You get line, I'll get oh, honey. You get line, I'll get oh, babe. You get line, I'll get oh. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. I heard them say to drink, honey, honey. I heard them say to drink, babe. I heard them say to drink, ain't no crawdads in this lake, honey, baby mine. You get line, I'll get oh, honey. You get line, I'll get oh, babe. You get line, I'll get oh. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine.
You know, Kent, when you were talking about that you had access to a ukulele in your family, I had a great uncle, my grandmother's brother, had a ukulele, baritone ukulele, and a tenor guitar. And the song I remember him always playing is Old Shep. Now I'm like covering my ears. Please don't even think about Old Shep. It's a very sad song. If you're not familiar with it, don't look it up now. We don't want to ruin the mood. But anyways, I love to hear him sing those folk songs on the and accompany himself on the uke and on the tenor guitar, which is kind of similar. So it's bringing back a lot of memories, I'm sure, for the folks listening as well. Speaking of which, heard from Bobby and Betty, and they're listening in and celebrating their 62nd wedding anniversary. So we'll definitely send you a song out, and thank you so much for tuning us in today. Speaking of which, we'll send things back to you, Kelly Epperson, and we'll be back with more on the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round right after this.
And I hope you'll join me here for Music with a Message, knee deep in bluegrass gospel, every Sunday, 7 to 8 p.m.
So what do you want to do?
WBAQ, 740 a.m. and
I'm gonna tell him,
147 FM.
Influence Associates specialize in helping you understand your Medicare needs and plan options.
And then
Offering
let
free
me give him
consultation.
time
Call 336
to say we're gonna cut the first hour.
719-2228 today.
And maybe
Better
he'll
go
play a
find some.
song.
And we'll go back down to the WPAQ merry-go-round at the Earl Theater. Once again, here's Jenny.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson. And we've got time for a couple more that we're going to do in this first hour. And Kelly, we're going to ask you to maybe break away at 10 minutes till 12 and give us a little bit of time, because it's going to take some extra time to switch things up to bring on our second group. Hope that's all right with you. And then we're going to ask Kent also he might treat us with a song. Excited about that.
All right.
And you might think, yeah, but hey, this is live radio. We do this every week, and I put people on the spot time after time. So sometimes they're ready for it, and sometimes they look at me like, I'm not ready for this. But anyways, before we do that though, why don't we, once again, tell folks how they can find out about your business as well, because you have a very incredible business, and we're so excited that we are sad that George didn't get to leave the group, and I know everyone is, and hopefully he'll be back for another one in the future, but I would like for folks to be able to find out more about your business too.
Yes, it's North Carolina Ukulele Academy, and it's in Wilmington, North Carolina, based out of, and the website is alohau.com, so aloha and the letter u.com. So like I said, we do online classes as well as in person, even one-time workshops where you can come for the weekend and have a day where we learn a certain, maybe strumming or learn certain songs. Have a Christmas workshop that's coming up in early December. First weekend of December, I think it's the 3rd, is an in-person ukulele workshop where we're doing all Christmas songs. And then that next day, we're doing an online version of it as well, that Sunday. It's a 2-hour, just strum along learning songs. So it'll be a lot of fun. You want me to try one?
That is great. I would love to hear you to play a song, and thank you so much for telling the folks about it. And hey, David, as you're coming in, could you gather your group to maybe go on a little bit before 12?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So stay tuned for Third Creek Bluegrass. We're getting things ready for that as well. But right now, we're going to let Kent do what he'd ever like to do, and I know you have a prepared song for the group to do as well for their final number, so we'll do that however you want to do it. And once again, I think this is great. They just arrived in Mount Airy yesterday, so I think they had a great time, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed singing along. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bringing cheer, especially to Bobby and Betty, who are listening on their 62nd anniversary. So go ahead and play a song.
All right. Yeah, like I said, we just put this together, so we're kind of getting things together. I'll play a couple solo things. I'm going to do one that's a finger style. It's a Hawaiian song called Sophisticated Hula. If they'll let me do one more, I'll do one. I usually do some. There's actually, I've mentioned the types of ukulele. There's also a banjo ukulele. I didn't bring that. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those instruments that's kind of borderline obnoxious because it's just so loud. But I'm going to play a song. This is an old 1920 song, love 20 songs, called Wish I Could Shimmy Like My Sister Kate. And since I'm here this weekend to teach, it's got a trick in it that I'm doing. I'm going to show everybody here in the audience and listening. And what I'm doing is a special strum where I'm going, it's a triplet. I'm going in the middle of it. So this is Wish I Could Shimmy Like My Sister Kate. boys in the neighborhood, they say she shimmies awful good. Maybe they could have her up to date if I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Well, I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Shake it just like a bowl of jelly on the plate. My mama wanna know last night, says why I'm treating that girl right. All the boys in the neighborhood, they say she shimmies awful good. Maybe they could have her up to date if I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Well, maybe they could have her up to date if I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Well, maybe they could have her up to date if I could shimmy like my sister Kate. I keep myself entertained. As you can tell. Wants to do our, so we've got one more that we put together as a group. This is just another kind of, some of these songs are just classic. There are all over the country as well as all over North Carolina, there are ukulele clubs and groups that get together. Ginger here has actually started something called the North Carolina Ukulele Coalition, which is joining a lot of these ukulele clubs to go perform together and to just stay in touch and to do fun stuff. And a song like what we're going to do now is very, very popular among ukulele groups and just a fun sing-along. Feel free to jump in and sing along with us. So this is Hank Williams' classic, Hey Good Lookin'. You guys ready? Do the intro? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill. The soda, the pop, and the dancing's free. So if you're gonna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, I know I've been cooking. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my day book over the fence. Find me 1 for 5 or 10 cents. I keep it till it's covered with things, 'cause I'm writing your name out every day. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me?
All right. Great job, our special guest participants here at the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. We're going to send things back to you, Kelly Epperson, for about 8 minutes or so. We'll come back with the news at the top of the hour, and then another hour and a half of music. Scratch that, David. 1 hour and 29 minutes with you with Third Creek Bluegrass coming up on the Saturday morning merry-go-round.
Great job, yes.
You folks here in the theater audience, we'll take just a real quick break and come back right at 12 o'clock with some more great music. You can go all out into the lobby and get some popcorn and drink.
You want to clear the chair?
know he's gonna take it for a few minutes. I wasn't sure. He's lost his voice, he can't talk, so, yeah. Well, we have, they have a retreat going on, and it started yesterday. So some people came from a long ways off to participate in it. And, this gentleman that's the teacher, he lives in Wilmington, he has a business where he does retreats at different places, and he also does, classes. Thank you so much, I enjoyed it. Hey, will you mute 9? Yeah, I know. And there's probably some way to adjust it that I would know how. Do you need these here still? Are you doing them? You're, okay.
Good. It's like singing with fire, right?
Its name changes every week. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's like a joke. One time it was Congo. And then another time it was a different name. And I was like, I know that's the same one, but maybe it's not. Maybe he has both. Yeah. I name all my ones. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It just depends on which one I bring the paper. If you got cash, you can buy one now. But if you don't have cash, take it when you want to go buy it at the store. Yeah. But I brought them all with me, so make sure this is what you Thank you. Enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, did you?
I heard you guys picking out.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, I actually worked on ukulele for a little while.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of banjo-ish, right? So it's got that high string. Yeah, I was saying that. I was hoping to hear a little bit of how you approach it. Yeah. But it's kind of... That's kind of how it works out, isn't it? Statesville, yeah. Just a little south of here. Maybe an hour. Yes, sir.
I'll just let you do that.
Show off a little bit.
You can stand there and I'll hand it.
Yeah, here's my camera. As long as it's in here.
Now, Viv leaves his down here. I'll put his back where it goes. Oh, gosh. I should have known. I knew you would not know what it's on. I knew that, and I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like a fiddle player with his hands and just start playing like. Yeah, you gotta guess what it is.
Stack them back over there. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was John's, but I don't see John now.
Yeah, I think that's John.
How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Great. How are you doing? I'll try. I'm not. I have lost my voice, but it's better now.
I know you joined us last time.
Yeah, I will try. Sure. No, I can't. Oh, I want to say the same part as Laura, so I can say I've just been doing
That soul verse, that soul voice on the verses, it seems like
Like anime. What that your group that I said that to? Yeah, walk on this guy. Say like, which is.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all. It's okay.
David. Yeah, I just saying if you want to pay with a card, you know where my store is. Yeah. You'll have to go there to pay for it. It's one block this way. It's on this same side of the street. And the next block, you have 15. Okay.
Yeah, well, not this particular model, but yeah. Nice. Jenny's got a music store on the street she sells. But
Okay, Patrick, I think we're good. We still have time. We still have more time. We got the music.
what model are you? We know. I don't know if that, what that means. Edwina.
Edwina is a model of the manufacturer.
Your truck.
Your truck, yeah.
There you go.
Look at something.
You pay the food bill this month?
It's just because it's right here where that's the edge of the building is.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy right here. Yeah, it does. After the New Year's. Gosh, this thing don't understand my accent.
You didn't get serious with their accent?
Did you find some?
I don't have
All right.
anything.
Well, oh gosh, you might better check and see. There might not be none.
I'm sorry.
No, we got, but they're little. That's a large.
I had that strap.
Yeah, that's all right. I didn't have extra. That's a large. Now I brought them all. Yeah. Hold that up though and see, because I'm telling you, they're those thin kind of shirts, like a slim cut. You might not want an extra large. They're not real huge.
So this is video on YouTube as well?
Yes, they
Live
do.
and then you go
And I
back.
only have little bitty ones left with the station on the back. Yes. That's,
It's audio on the web.
that one would fit
Video
you
and
perfect.
audio.
That one.
You can check, yeah.
But I don't.
That's him right there. That's him right there.
We have no more of those. That's all of those that they have.
And I said, great.
Kind of saw some shirts.
Oh, okay.
And hold up the large, because I think they're sized small.
I'm gonna leave mine.
Because I have on a large, and I feel like it's skin tight on me. But that one's pretty big. You want to go? No, go. You want to go try them or come back again?
It's not really forever.
I may have an extra large on the station. Will you please? Give me a piece of paper. Tell me what you want. You want an extra large? Right, just the call with okay? No, you'll hear, don't worry, you'll hear from them. Hang on one second, let me get a piece of paper.
The second one, it's like English drops on. When you give me like people on that.
Oh, I'll get that. I mean, I put it in the building.
I don't know if she even charges it. I was gonna look on the website. I'm gonna let you write it down.
Do like that, we can do the fireball now.
So let's go ahead and we'll swap those, that way I can pick them up for singing, there's not much place to them, and I'm not slowing it down. Okay, so we'll start out with fireball mail, and then do rock salt mail, and then do like that.
Oh, okay.
That way I'm not gonna, I'll be in the right position for your ear.
Well, I'll have to change.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick, I mean, I can pick up real fast. No, but in between time, between
Is that
Let's just do what it's on.
Except for fireball mail is the last one instead of pocket.
The man from your paper, is a barrier.
I was just trying to minimize his keyboard.
Ralph Barrier
Like I said, I'm going to eat, so.
Anyways, they play on.
No, I'm not playing any breaks.
They're good at
I played with Ray, he's like all about it. I can't see it takes 3 minutes, you know.
I can play whatever, it's just, I know I'm not taking a break on rock salt mail, so that works fine. I think Drew's doing turnaround.
I ain't gonna be able to see that at all.
Just tell me what key and what song.
I'm so glad that y'all are here. Do you mind needing a music stand or anything? Everybody's good?
So we're doing it as listed except for.
BK.
Oh, it's somebody new, I forgot.
Sir.
Nice to meet you, I'm Jenny.
That's fine with me, whatever, yeah, we can do that. Just do fireball mail and egg.
This happened here.
Hey, Drew.
Bruce, Kevin,
He's already got rock salt mail, so. I'm not taking breaks.
well, car key and the letter D.
ED. We'll have a second. Just like on the sheet, except for fireball mail. We'll do fireball mail and eggs.
Identify the suspect. Guy B. Wells. Issued a $100,000 secured bond. A revised lunch policy in Davidson County Schools has decided controversy. ECS Director of School Nutrition, David Roberts, said in an email, cafeteria management that, quote, high schoolers will no longer be allowed to charge in the cafeteria, unquote. The change goes into effect on Tuesday, November 1st. What that means is.
Do you want to try something real quick, like about 20 or 30 seconds?
Here will take their plate away. Earlier in October, Holly Green, community fund,
Sure.
getting an email.
David, do you need a water?
Schools
Okay.
stated only children with no school fees could attend.
That's the only case.
Well, he can find some bad news, I'll tell you that.
Sherry Beasley kept her roughly one fundraising event.
What, the dog have a baby?
During a nearly 3 week stretch leading up to the start of early
I don't know what he's doing. Back and forth.
Now we get all the crazy ones.
The congressman for the same period.
Pretty much on the
Election division on Thursday. Beasley, a former state Supreme Court Chief Justice, has taken in $34 million overall. While Bud's campaign has raised $12.6 million, those reports said. Entering the final 3 weeks before the election, the Beasley campaign had over $3 million in its account to spend, while Bud had nearly $1.2 million. In both voters in October 20. National Republican groups called for Bud's aid and eliminated the money cap, lighting up the airwaves with commercials attacking Beasley. That's a look at the news. For WPAQ and WSYD, I'm Kelly Anderson. Quick look at the weather. Mostly cloudy this afternoon. The high near 64. Northeast winds.
Consistency is better.
Areas of 5 after 9 p.m. tonight. Otherwise mostly cloudy. A low of around 48 degrees. Patchy drizzle before 9 in the morning. Areas of 5 to 11 a.m. Otherwise mostly cloudy on Sunday.
Do we still say trout?
Right now it is partly sunny and 59
Greater Troutman area.
degrees.
How's that because we say it's here, Metroplex.
Greater trout.
Greater Troutman area.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson, and we had a great time in the first hour with our special guests participating in the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. And I believe, David, were you not here another time when they were here?
I was.
I was thinking so, because, and then I had forgot to tell you that that will be your opening act again, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago this happened. So that was great, a real treat to see those folks learn something new and come to the beautiful Granite City to do it. So now it's time for part 2 of today's program. So help me make welcome to the stage. They're from the greater Troutman area, Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, Third Creek Bluegrass.
Glad you're here. Thank you for coming, but more importantly, we hope you stay. Just for a little while.
BK Kitty, you want to sing you one here all the way from Court, please?
On the banks of the river, where the willows hang down, the wild birds all warble with a low morning sound. Down in the holler, where the waters run cold, it was there I first listened to the lies that you told. Lie on my bed, see your sweet face. Last I remember, time cannot erase the letter you wrote me. Was written in shame. That your conscience still echoes my name. Nights so long, sorrows run deep. Nothing is worse than a night without sleep. Walk out alone, look at the sky, too empty to see, too don't cry. Now if the ladies were blackbirds, ladies wore brushes, I'd lie there for hours in the chilly cold marshes. If the ladies were squirrels with high bushy tails, I'd fill up my shotgun with rock salt and nails. I'd fill up my shotgun with rock salt and nails.
Thank you. Good? All right. 1,
Bluegrass. And we'll take a real quick break and we'll be back with more music on part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
All right, see you later.
They both sound probably ought to swap. Sound the same.
I can do that after you do
matches.
Well, it's WPAQ, Mount Airy, North Carolina. We're enjoying the merry-go-round from the Earl Theater once again.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson, and we heard from our friends at Handy's Country Store, and they are open today until 3 o'clock. That's Highway 18 in Ennis, North Carolina. Specials today: Witch's Brew, vegetable soup with grilled cheese, the Big Handy Burger, and the Cluckin' Chicken Deluxe.
Good job.
Handy's Country Store.
Yeah, careful with that, yeah.
Now back to more music with our special guest. Mark is probably listening and laughing at me now, so that's okay. Special guest, Third Creek Bluegrass.
We are at Third Creek Bluegrass, and there's a long story behind that coming up at another break, Jenny. But that was Bruce Keaty, first time on stage that I think here at the Pearl.
Yeah.
And Bruce is from northern Charlotte, so
Greater Troutman.
Greater
The
Troutman
southern part of
area.
Greater Troutman.
And very active in the bluegrass circles all around Mecklenburg County and the world. And we're glad to have him here. Bruce Keaty, and since I can't say it very easy, everybody knows him as BK.
There we go.
So
Makes it easy.
welcome BK.
Love come home.
Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. Oh, be my love, oh love, please come home. Thank you.
All right, sounded good. And if you don't mind, we're so close to the bottom of the hour. Be all right to play another tune before we take a break? All right.
Yeah, we got another two.
What you got?
All right, there we go. Back to Punchman. This is Jeff Tharp from the Greater Troutman area on banjo, guitar, fiddle, and I don't know Yeah. Dr. Jeff Tharp.
Wow.
For real, we're not joking up here. He's the only one that's got educated past 7th grade.
He's got one of those higher and deeper degrees.
But I don't know that he can play a ukulele, Jenny. I'm not sure, but it was great. But we enjoyed that.
I was impressed with it. I thought it sounded great.
Dr. Tharp.
Bluegrass, and we'll be back with more music coming up here on the Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
Yeah, I know.
No burpees. I can't use it.
I think we're gonna have weather.
That's all being.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson, and I'll go ahead and update you folks on the Granite City weather forecast. We have got a beautiful day here, a beautiful fall day. Also, the soccer festival is going on up at the Edwards Franklin House today, I believe until 5 o'clock. They've got live music for that as well. And sweet potato soccer, that's my favorite. If you haven't tried it, head up to the Edwards Franklin House, and that is a benefit for the Surrey County Historical Society. So let's give you the Grant City weather forecast now. Today, mostly cloudy, high near 64 degrees. Tonight, we do have some fog rolling in, otherwise mostly cloudy, with a low down to 48 degrees. For your Sunday, we'll start off the day with some patchy drizzle in the morning before 9 a.m., areas of fog as well. Now, no mention of any rain, though, after that in Sunday's day forecast, and then rain chance returning in the overnight hours. A low temperature of 60 degrees tomorrow night, and Sunday night, a high of 60. Low of 47 degrees with a chance of rain at 40%. Less than 1/10 of an inch of rain, though, and that's coming in mainly in the overnight hours Sunday night into Monday morning. Now for your Monday Halloween forecast, I know everybody's interested in that. We have a chance of rain and some patchy fog before 2 o'clock. Otherwise, just mostly cloudy and a high near 61. Chance of rain now 50%, but once again, I believe that's in the afternoon hours later on into Monday night. And then a 30% chance of rain in the overnight hours of Monday night into Tuesday. And then sunny skies for Tuesday with a high near 73 degrees. Granite City weather forecast and a current temperature of 58 degrees here where the sun has come out. So I'm sure the temperature is going to go up a little bit. Back to more music now for our special guest, Third Creek Bluegrass.
We've got a great guy here on stage. We're looking around for him, but it's Drew Eckleton, and Drew is, everybody has a story, but Drew is not only is he an industrial engineer, he's a balloon pilot, balloon instructor.
Wow.
So he flies high all the time. But we're from Iredell County, and we've got an appropriate song for Drew since we are from the county. The County Fool. You was wondering where that was.
Thank you.
I won't spend all that long away. Give it time and what we want to do. I'll catch the next grade on the field. I ain't gonna be a county fool. I ain't gonna be a county fool.
I've been here, mother, more stuck in this old city. The people have to call it home. They're the ones I pity, Lord, I'm homesick. The blues the only tunes I ever get to. I go out and walk the streets till I get blisters and pull my feet up southbound. Sitting by my window, I count sheep 'cause I can't sleep and listen to that train while I be getting high. I hear that great big engine coming down the line. I'm going back to spend some time with friends and friend when you think of the time I'm southbound. Maybe, sure I'm glad I caught this train. I want to see my baby, Lord, I'm lonesome. I long to see them hills that I come from.
Listen to that engine rattle and roar, taking me back home once more. I'm southbound. Southbound, she's burning the ground, and I don't mean maybe. Sure, I'm glad I caught this train. I want to see my baby, Lord. I long to see them hills that I've come from. Listen to that engine head rattling road, taking me back home once more. I'm southbound. Listen to that engine rattling road, taking me back home once more. I'm southbound.
Do we have one more?
Hope you got a lot more.
We got a lot more. Yeah, we'll start
Yeah, start over, that's okay.
Rattling along.
Oh, now, yeah, it's always a time for us to get serious, and this is one of the most serious songs that we've ever done.
People gotta eat.
Yeah, people have to eat, that's right. So this one here pulls at your heartstrings, okay? You ready for it? I can take it. All right, here we go.
All right, let's.
Maybe.
So the accused banjo players are not singing to me. They're like this.
We love dead air too, don't we, Jenny?
All right.
Okay.
There's a remnant along and I ain't got my dog. How will I get him? I know. Gonna get me a briar and I'll twist it in his hair. That's how I get him. I know, Lord, I know. That's how I get him. I know. Gonna get me a briar and I'll twist it in his hair. That's how I get him. I know. Build me a fire and I'll cook out on there. Gonna roll me in the flames and make them brown. Gonna feast here tonight while that moon's shining bright. Find myself a place to lie down. To lie down, to lie down, to lie down, to lie down. Find myself a place to lie down. Gonna build me a fire and I'll cook out on there. Find me a place to lie down. Walk down that track with the Korean on my back, and the soles of my shoes are nearly gone. Just a little ways ahead, there's an old farmer shed. That's where I rest my weary bones. Weary bones, weary bones, weary bones, and lazy bones. That's where I rest my weary bones. Just a little ways ahead, there's an old farmer shed. That's where I rest my weary bones. Weary bones, weary bones, weary bones, weary bones. That's where I rest my weary bones. Just a little ways ahead, there's an old farmer shed. That's where I rest my weary bones.
All right, having a great time with our special guests here for part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, Third Creek Bluegrass. And right now, we'll hear a word from one of our great media partners. That's Cottage Media 11. And we'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
So I hope by now you've had a chance to visit
CottageMedia11.com for its feel-good articles and videos based on small-town living. You know, some people say CottageMedia11.com is based on Mayberry culture. Maybe not, some say. It sure looks like it. Just like Mount Airy and WBA, this website is heritage-based, built on good people, and strong faith-based values. So come for a visit to CottageMedia11.com. I promise you're going to want to kick up your heels and stay spell. And you're invited to follow CottageMedia11.com on Facebook and Twitter too. Y'all be good now. All right, let's go back to the WPAU merry-go-round. Here's Jenny.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson, and once again, that's Cottage Media 11, featuring traditional music, faith, and inspirational articles and videos, also historical fun facts with a small town values perspective. And right now, they've got a special feature on the group McGuffey Lane, and you'll want to check that out, as well as our Listen Live button that you can see there on Cottage Media 11. So right now, back to our special guests, and once again, you can find them at cottagemedia11.com, also on Facebook, as well as on Twitter. Back to our special guests now for this second portion of today's merry-go-round, and that's Third Creek Bluegrass. David, what you got picked out for us next?
We're going to pull Drew up here, I think, and see if we can get his balloon down here to sing Where Corn Don't Grow. We hope.
Waylon Jennings and Travis Tritt.
We hope that's what he sings. That's what we're going to play.
We'll see. As we sound from that old gray house where I was born and raised, staring at the dusty fields where my daddy worked hard every day. I think it kind of hurt him when I said, Daddy, there's a lot I don't know. Don't you ever dream about a life where corn won't grow. He just sat there silent, staring at his favorite coffee cup. Saw the storm, mixed emotions in his eyes. He looked up. He said, son, I know it's yours. You think that this whole world's turning slow. You think you'll find the answer to it all where corn don't grow. Hard times are real, there's dusty fields no matter where you go. But you may change your mind, 'cause weeds are high where corn don't grow. I can't say he didn't learn. The city life's a hard road home. Ain't it funny how your dreams can turn around where corn don't grow? Hard times are real, there's dusty fields no matter where you go. You may change your mind, 'cause weeds are high where corn don't grow.
a breath, and it's great to be up here. It's a little intimidating. We haven't played together in 6 months, okay? So, but I'll tell you what happened 6 months ago. The old man of the group signed us up when somebody else was here. So Jenny didn't remind me, and we came up with no stage to play on. Well, that's okay. So we played outside, and we made tens of dollars that day outside. Well, it got even better. I'm not to the punchline yet. For real, there's an animal that walks up and down these streets, and it spits on people. It's called a llama. And the llama's name is what?
Peanut is one.
Well, yeah, and Pongo.
Pongo. Okay, for this story, it's Pongo. So Pongo comes up and poses with us while we're playing music. So then we get a picture of Pongo. Well, Pongo, for some reason,
Took a shine to you.
took a shine to me, and they got a picture of Pongo kissing me with everybody gathered around. So, at least for today, and maybe in the future, Third Creek's kind of fizzled out over the past COVID season. So this group could be called first time on stage, and we'll sign autographs in the back, by the way. Llama Creek.
What do you think, man?
Llama Creek. Llama Creek. You like Llama Creek?
I like it.
Yeah, Pongo Creek. Yeah. So we are Llama Creek.
Do you know that the llamas ride in a minivan?
Llamas ride in a minivan.
Well, Pongo does. Not all llamas don't, I'm sure. Because llamas are wild animals.
Well, I felt the vibe from
Yeah.
Pongo.
But Pongo knows how to just get in and out of a car. It's quite funny if you ever get to see it.
Well, and also get in and out of Bluegrass groups.
They did, yeah.
But-
He was an honorary member that day.
Well, the
Well, you
biggest
had to be
concern
that day.
is when somebody kisses me on the cheek, I don't know if Pongo is a he or a she. So, we'll
It's a
just
modern
leave-
world, David.
It is modern, but I'm not that modern yet.
All right.
Now we move on to the next song.
$2 bill.
$2. Oh, yeah.
Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home.
Black smoke's a rising and it surely is a train. Surely is a train, boy, surely is a train. Black smoke's a rising and it surely is a train. And I'm on my long journey home.
Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home.
You know, it's always good to have somebody feed you the lines. Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. Looks like rain, boy, looks like rain. Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. And I'm on my long journey home.
Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. And I'm on my long journey home.
Miss my baby and I wanna go home. Wanna go home, boy, wanna go home. Miss my baby and I wanna go home. And I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money
money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. And I'm on my long journey home. And I'm on my long journey home.
David, you didn't hear me, but I asked you, was you mad at me that day when I scheduled y'all with somebody else? At the
No,
same-
because we did make at least $2 out there. I tell you, you make more out front with that llama than you do in here, because what you get in here is a bottle of water.
Don't tell all our secrets, please,
I mean,
David.
really. And if
Well-
you're really good, you get 2 bottles of water.
David?
But we haven't got a t-shirt yet, so we
Well-
haven't got there.
Well, let me just tell you that we have had occasions where we didn't even have any water.
Oh,
That was rough. No, I was here for that.
quit your
that thing.
whining.
No, I'm just joking. But I do think that I was so glad it was you, because when the other group texted me, because they did not drive from Toast over here 1 mile away, they drove from Roanoke. And then y'all came from the other side of Statesville. And I do make mistakes. I book all the groups every week of the year, and I'm not gonna say that I'm not above making a mistake, and sometimes I do. And when they texted me and said, there's another group here, and I said, well, I'm not sure what happened there. I'll have to check with the person in charge, which is myself. But anyways, but when I got down here, I was so thankful that it was a friend.
yeah.
Yes. And they were willing to let the other group play on the stage, and they stayed out front and made tips.
Tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars.
We got some Brofest tickets.
And we got,
That's right.
yeah.
I forgot about that. So that, maybe that just the good Lord worked that part out.
So we got 2 tickets. There was 4 of us, so we tore them in half, and nobody got in.
You're making me feel terrible. We have the top of the hour now at 1 o'clock, and so we'll send things back to Kelly Epperson, and we're coming back with another 29 minutes worth of music with our special guest.
We'll still be here.
Third Creek Bluegrass. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge, AM 740, WPAQ. That makes me feel awful every time I make it. Why they have to begin for next week?
Just say you don't hear
Okay, all right.
I said you haven't brought it up. No, you really haven't.
Yeah, we have a CD.
Yeah, that's what.
Good.
It's weird to hear you talking about.
I might change it someday. I've been using the same one.
Drew, they're still here. Yeah, the lights are bright. You really can't see who's out there, but I'm
Somebody
looking.
must have blocked the door.
Somebody must have locked the door. That's what it was.
All right, so I guess we'll go.
Now they're leaving. Oh my goodness, we lost 2.
Since we're doing this, who was saying for me?
Yeah, Jane's really paying attention. She's been Facebooking since I got here.
Switch the guitar out real quick for us. Okay.
1 out of 4 wives.
G.
His wife's fine. His wife is in strong woman competition probably somewhere.
Thank you so much.
Doing hair.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, we've had a great time today on the Saturday morning merry-go-round. This portion featuring Third Creek Bluegrass. And also, we had on the first hour, participants in the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. And we had a great time with those folks as well. Kent Knorr, their fearless leader for this week. And once again, George Smith was scheduled to head up that retreat, but due to health issues, had to put it off. So we're going to send the whole program out to him, though he may be listening in. And right now, we'll go back to our special guest for part 2 of today's show. Dave, did you bring your coat? I have to go back and put my coat on in here.
No, these stage lights are hot.
Okay, well,
And
it's not
and
helping
that
me.
big red light comes over here beside Drew. It really scares you. It's terrible. As Jenny said, that somebody told her that somebody told him, these microphones will make you say things that you would never normally say. Oh, boy. Well, I'm David Salivia. I am from downtown Troutman, so I'm right in the core of Troutman, right next to a 2-story building. Well, not far. That's our high rise in Troutman. However, I'm the senior member of the group. And they always let senior members of groups sing about funerals and deaths. Because we're close. We're practicing. So hope you enjoy this one. Actually, there's a story behind this one, and I'll say it. I'll take my hat off to say it.
All right.
Third Creek did go up to Fletcher, North Carolina, to the Feed and Seed, and we played up there. And Feed and Seed is dancing all the time. And if you play a gospel tune, you've got to announce it ahead of time, and they all stop dancing, because they're all Baptist, and they all sit down and take off their hats as they're in prayer, and then we sing a gospel tune. Well, this one here, we wasn't sure if we would get run out or not, Jenny. So we announced it as a gospel tune. It's Who Will Sing For Me. We'll let you all decide whether you want to take your hat off or not. I'm putting mine back on because I can't see a thing. Okay.
Who will sing for me?
Till the end, contented I will be when I've reached my journey's end. I will sing one song for me. I wonder who will sing for me. I'm called to cross that silent sea. Who will sing for me? Take it out, Jeff.
Yes, Third Creek Bluegrass, maybe coming back next time, known as Llama Creek, is that what you said?
I like it. Y'all like Llama
It's
Creek?
got a nice ring
They
to
like
it.
Llama Creek.
I think so too. You know, the Llamas also have their own Facebook page, if anybody knows. Llamas of Mayberry.
But we don't spit.
No, we don't.
And
We
there's
don't
no
do that
creek.
here.
And there's no creek either. Okay, so it's all.
Maybe there's a Llama Creek.
There might be, I bet there is somewhere. I
Uncle
need to-
Google probably knows.
Probably so.
Yeah.
I need to tell you about a great sponsor of our program today, and that's Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street here from the Earl Theater, of course, locally owned and operated by the Easter family. They'd like to invite you to stop in and check out their selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars, bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and more. Mayberry Music Center specializes in their Blue Ridge guitars, and they're the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area, always offering a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of the Blue Ridge guitars. Also, you'll usually find some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at Mayberry Music Center at a discounted price. They've got strings as well as all types of accessories for your instrument, and they offer music lessons as well as instrument repair. And if you don't see what you're looking for when you stop by, please ask them, because chances are they can have it for you in just a couple of days. And you'll also find there a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from the Easter Brothers as well as the Primitive Quartet. Mayberry Music Center open Monday through Friday from 9:30 until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then on Saturdays, they're open from 9:30 to 3. They're always closed on Sunday. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, bringing you this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round broadcast. And David, if it's all right with you, let's do 2 songs now,
Okay.
and then we'll take another break.
All right, well, we know this is hardcore, old-time and bluegrass country up here.
Yes.
So this next song we played outside to a bunch of folks who love old-time and bluegrass. And they stared at us kind of funny until they knew that BK was from northern Charlotte area. So we call it City Grass. But this is the best we can do with a steam-powered airplane. Drew's gonna do that for Jeff would say, get in.
Get BK to sing you one that's pretty famous around here.
Yeah, off the Andy Griffith Show. The Darlings did it. There is a time for love and laughter. Days will pass like summer storm. Winter wind will follow after. There is love, love is more. There is a time for us to wonder. When time is young and so are we. What's our green arrow yonder? Path is new and the world is free. Woods are great as roll. Snow will come when it leaves it cold. You need a fire against the cold. There is a time for us to wonder. When time is young and so are we. The woods are green, they're over yonder. The path is new and the road is free.
Great job. Third Creek Bluegrass. We're going to take one final break here on today's merry-go-round program, and we'll be back with the conclusion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
She called it Third Creek.
Call it Third Creek.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot something.
That's why she needed the pen.
I think we'll have time for three. What song? What key?
What key do you sing best?
I don't know. What key do you normally do it in?
All of them. With this crowd, you can play any.
Play a G chord.
Give her a G.
You can sing bar.
Hey.
You got all three verses. You know?
I don't know what I'm doing here, Kelly Epperson. Having a time. Oh, I was going to tell you this. Be sure and tune in again next week or come and join us in the theater. Have special guests, the Slate Mountain Ramblers from the 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock hour, followed by Mountain Blessings from 12 until 1:30. And we want to also have a great attendance here. Will be great because the North Carolina Arts Council will be here next week filming because Richard Bowman has been awarded the North Carolina Heritage Award, and they're going to be here doing some filming. So we'd love to see everybody come out for that and stay the whole time. Slate Mountain Ramblers and Mountain Blessings. Mountain Blessings is Travis Watt's group, and he always does a great job. He's bringing a great group with him. Right now, speaking of great groups, back to our special guests, Third Creek Bluegrass here on the stage, the Earl Theater for the Saturday morning merry-go-round. We got about 8 minutes. So, all right, okay.
So we get to come back.
All right.
All right. Oh, Jimmy Martin. Little girl, you stick out in a crowd. You're always talking and much too loud. But I see a tear in your eye. It takes one to know you. It takes one to know one I know you. The tears through your smile I see through. You've been hurt and frightened your soul. It takes one to know one, and I know you. Little girl, please take hold of my hand. Go on and cry, no, I will understand. Please don't mind if I should cry too. It takes one to know, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. The tears through your smile I see through. You've been hurt and frightened your soul. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you.
We practiced this one time, and that was 10 years ago. This is not about a train, but as Jeff would say, it could be a train wreck by the time we get done with it.
All right. All right, ready? She walks through the door leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in a hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. Well, everybody knows the reason for the fall. Woman tempted man in paradise was lost. This woman tempted me. She took me for a ride like a lonely fox. I need a place to hide. She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in a hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. Well, pour a glass of wine, fortify the soul. Talk about the world and the friends we used to know.
you put me on the floor. Now the game is nearly over and the hounds are at my door. She walks to the corner leaning down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in a hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox, like a fox, like a fox on the run. Do we have a special guest?
Yeah, we do have, yeah, this is a.
They let anybody on this show.
You know, llamas aren't pretty. Sometimes you have to put makeup on a llama just to get close to it. So we're bringing in Jenny to make our llama creep look a little bit better. So welcome Jenny Lowry, who is going to sing for us. Will the circle be unbroken in the only way that she can sing it? Soul way.
The only way I can do it. Okay, who's gonna kick it off? I don't have an instrument.
I'll kick it off.
All right, sounds good. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a letter on the waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I told that undertaker, won't you please drive slow? Cause that body that you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. There's a circle, be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a letter on the waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I went back home, that home was lonesome since my mama, she was gone. All my brothers and sisters crying along, that home was so sad and alone. Well, the circle, the unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
It's 1:29
It is. It's exactly 1:30. So I will thank y'all so very much. Thank you for inviting me to sing. Appreciate you. Also appreciate the folks in the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. Thanks again. Until next week, this is Jenny Lowry signing off from another edition of Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round here on the Voice of the Blue Ridge.